Did you run in the marathon? This movie is better than the previous one. I can finish the book by tomorrow. He has a lot of homework to do. For a balanced diet, you should eat more fruits and vegetables. They were building a sand castle on the beach. I like to read books in my spare time. He learned to play the piano. He's not going to buy a new car, is he? The car I'm interested in buying is a convertible. I've been messing with my computer since morning. He can run fast. Do you speak French? They don't like horror movies, and neither do we. He always laughs at funny jokes. It's raining heavily outside. If I had a bigger house, I would throw parties. If it rained, we would take an umbrella with us. They are going to the movies tonight. What a talented actor. My new job is better than the old one. We can buy food if we go to the supermarket. I found myself singing in the shower. If you study hard, you will pass the exam. My favorite song is We Are Going Shopping This Afternoon. He likes ice cream, and so do I. He opened the door for his friend. He blamed himself for the missed opportunity. The kid with the red hat is my nephew. The store opens at 9 a.m. We trust our instincts. The cake was beautifully decorated. They pushed themselves to the limit. They had eaten before going to the movies. I went to New York and my cousins were there too. He failed the exam because he did not study. It belongs to the government. He doesn't like coffee, and neither do I. We have to finish the report before the deadline. He managed to catch the early train. She is wearing a beautiful dress to the party. When the audience arrives, they will start the concert. They drank too much coffee and couldn't sleep. They visit their grandparents every summer. If I was taller, I could reach the top shelf. They are painting together. I found myself lost in thought. The man whose car was stolen reported the situation to the police. Can you lend me your car for a day? We have to finish our project by Friday. The dog I adopted from the shelter is very friendly. He doesn't like swimming. We clean the house on the weekend. If you eat too much junk food, you will gain weight. You should exercise regularly for your health. Would you swim in this lake? I helped my brother with his homework. Do you know the guy who fixed our roof? Is this a shop where we can go grocery shopping? The ostrich is the fastest bird on land. I played the guitar at the concert. You can't buy a car if you don't save money. He likes to go for a walk in the park. It consists of 3 parts. Sharks are the deadliest predators in the ocean. You remember our conversation. He may not have enough money to buy it. Food tastes spicy. We will have dinner at a fancy restaurant. We had visited that museum on our previous trip to the city. Giraffe has the longest neck among land animals. Never seen a live performance. I read that book and my friends did too. I can write properly. What a wonderful sight. They would visit their grandparents every summer. I like to relax at home when I'm done. Couldn't sleep because it was so noisy. Did you play video games all evening? If they found the treasure, they would be rich. The car I saw yesterday was a blue sedan. They like to go jogging in the morning. They are going to the movies tonight. Would you go camping with your family? We will have dinner at a fancy restaurant. If I see him, I will forward the message to him. Have you ever climbed a mountain? He had read the book twice before writing his review. He has great talent. Istanbul is Turkey's largest city. They'll be visiting their grandparents next week. If I see him, I'll tell him the news. They had a swimming pool in their backyard. He was painting in art class. He painted the room blue. They are playing chess in the park. Will you pick me up from the airport? The restaurant we always go to has great pizza. We paint the living room. He fixed the broken window. There is very little information available on the subject. He will be able to pass the exam by working hard. They can read books in different languages. Email received yesterday. He blamed himself for not working hard enough. He didn't attend the meeting, did he? I want to meet new people. The movie, which was released last week, is a complete comedy. The document was printed this morning. The boy whose bike was stolen is crying. They bought new clothes for the party. We congratulated ourselves for the successful event. The baby was sleeping soundly in his crib. I want to meet new people. If I had known you were coming, I would have made a cake. Giraffe has the longest neck among land animals. Book by J.K. Rowling. They talk about the movie they watched yesterday. He has a strong work ethic. The car I'm interested in buying is a convertible. We need to clean the bathroom. We were studying together in the library. I understand the concept. If I see a good book, I buy it. It smells delicious. The car I saw yesterday was a blue sedan. He has finished reading the book. The Mona Lisa is the most famous painting in the world. I have to study for the English test tomorrow. I have never had such delicious food before that restaurant. The movie, which was released last week, is a complete comedy. I wish I didn't have to wash the dishes. They are playing chess in the park. He always wears a suit to work. You remember our conversation. He missed the bus because he left home late. I watched that TV show many times. They are waiting for the bus at the bus stop. Do you like playing video games? They were dancing at the party. Why did you leave early? Asked. They were playing cards at the table. We should apologize for our mistake. The house they sold was too small for their family. Eating out every day is very expensive. If you don't water the plants, they will die. I need your help. I was riding my bike in the park. If I finish my work early, I will go to the cinema. He doesn't like coffee, and neither do I. He needs to fix his bike. If I were a superhero, I would have superpowers. If I had more energy, I would exercise every day. If we go to the beach, we can build sand castles. The boy standing there is my cousin. We have known each other since our childhood. Have you finished your work? They are working together on this project. If he performs well, he will be promoted. She had cooked dinner before her guests arrived. If it's warm outside, we go to the beach. His hair is longer than mine. If you work hard, you will pass the exam. He was shopping for groceries at the supermarket. He does not like spicy food. He needs to fix the leaky faucet. If I were a superhero, I would have superpowers. The message was sent to the wrong person. The exam was more difficult than I expected. He easily forgets everything. If it's sunny tomorrow, we can have a picnic. It belongs to the government. We used to gather as a family during the holidays. They visited the zoo last month. He wishes he could swim like a fish. The man wearing the hat is my uncle. Sarah can play the piano and her brother can also play the piano. He caught himself daydreaming during class. We will go skiing in winter. The children play outside all day. If he calls me, I will answer the phone. I'm shocked. I am currently watching a TV program. The movie starts at 7. I am studying for my English exam. You haven't finished your work, have you? She needs to organize her wardrobe. The laptop I use for work is brand new. They won the game because they had a great strategy. Can you ride a bike? You look beautiful tonight. Have you seen the last episode of the show? Asked. If they found the treasure, they would be rich. My brother likes to play video games. Do you like to travel? They have a successful business. I was having a cup of coffee in the cafe. When the music starts, start dancing. How interesting. The document has been saved to the computer. His apartment is smaller than mine. Could you pass me the salt, please? He drew a beautiful picture. They said we've been waiting for an hour. He needs to call his family. I wish I had remembered to call my mother. I can play basketball well. Do you know the girl who won the singing contest? We were studying together in the library. I found myself singing along to the song. If he works hard, he will pass the exam. The plant is self-watered with a self-watering system. If you don't finish your homework, you'll get a low grade. The director of the movie is Steven Spielberg. We are planting flowers in the garden. He wrote a letter to his friend. They have lived in that house for 10 years. You didn't see that movie, did you? He bought new shoes. The movie I watched last week was in the romantic comedy genre. We are having lunch at noon. I wish I could speak fluent English. What a beautiful day. Can you lend me your car for a day? They want to visit their grandparents. He was fixing the leaky faucet in the bathroom. He studied math for the exam. We just arrived at the beach. The cat sleeps a lot. I won't be able to come to the party tonight. What time does the bus arrive? They asked. If he worked, he would pass the exam. I'm very relieved. How impressive. He wants to adopt a pet. He always wears a suit to work. He didn't have enough breakfast and was hungry afterwards. The pen I lost yesterday was expensive. She is knitting a scarf for her grandmother. The blue whale is the largest mammal on the planet. I can finish the book by tomorrow. He ate too much pizza and felt full. He was on the phone with his friend. If you don't hurry, we'll miss the train. My father is older than your father. He is on the phone with his friend. If they win the match, they will celebrate. The concert starts at 20:00. He didn't come to the party because he was sick. The Pacific Ocean is the world's largest ocean. I've been messing with my computer since morning. If he studies abroad, he will learn a new language. I used to study French, but now I'm learning Spanish. This book is more interesting than that. I can't believe. He won't forget your birthday, will he? He was training his basketball skills. Never seen a live performance. How thoughtful. I read a novel this week. If I were rich, I would buy a mansion. We eat breakfast at 7 o'clock. If he had a bike, he would go to school with it. They may not be available for the meeting. If you turn off the lights, we save energy. They watched a movie in the cinema. He's fixing his bike. I've already watched the new movie. He ate too many cookies and felt sick. Can you come to the party tomorrow? What a comfortable bed. She was painting for her art class. I saw a beautiful sunset yesterday, he said. What a great party. They played video games all night. He's not going on vacation, is he? He has already cleaned his room. He learned to play the piano. We have enough supplies for the camping trip. John is going to the party, and so am I. The baby is sleeping soundly in his crib. He can swim, his sister can swim too. He needs to call his family. They must be tired after such a long journey. If the weather is cold, wear a thick jacket. T-Rex is the largest dinosaur ever. The children were swimming in the pool. We were watching a football match on TV. He may not be able to attend the meeting. The piano has been playing for hours. If I had a better memory, I would remember people's names. They swam in the sea on vacation. We had traveled to that country before, so we knew what to expect. Do you play any musical instrument? What a delicious pizza. We used to go camping in the summer. He blamed himself for not working hard enough. They want to explore the city. Mount Everest is the highest mountain in the world. They like swimming, and so do we. Few tickets left for the concert. The book belongs to me. They have lived in that house for 10 years. The New York Times is the most widely read newspaper in the United States. My neighbor likes to garden. We are hiking in the mountains. She wants to attend a yoga class. I am so happy. He will be happy if you give him a gift. Mary goes to the gym, and so do I. Can you lend me your pen, please? They are waiting for the bus at the bus stop. Tom is going to the movies, and so am I. We can speak 3 different languages. I was cleaning my room yesterday. As soon as the weather clears, we'll go for a walk. He always arrives on time. They didn't visit their grandparents, did they? What a talented actor. There were too many people at the concert. They are working together on this project. Do you remember the guy who fixed our car? Could you please close the window? It's getting cold. The supermarket opens at 8 a.m. Too far to walk. We should take a taxi. The problem was reported to the administrator. He could pass the exam very well. Sequoia trees are the tallest trees in the world. She needs to organize her wardrobe. They said to me, we're going to the beach. Appreciates good music. The flowers smell wonderful. They'll be visiting their grandparents next week. We listen to the radio in the car. They are listening to the radio in the car. He realizes his mistake. If it's hot, drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. Can understand complex concepts. What a beautiful garden. They prefer the coast to the mountains. I'll call you when I get to the station. They visit their grandparents every summer. I'm the cat sleeping on the couch. It could be a great opportunity for you. They've been talking on the phone for a while. He has to take his kids to school every morning. He wants to start a new hobby. Green grapes are more juicy than red ones. Soon they will be able to buy a new car. We can speak 3 different languages. Can you lend me some money? My sister called me this morning. I'm the cat sleeping on the couch. We can go shopping after work. The car parked outside belongs to my brother. Do you know how to dance? If I had more free time, I would learn to cook. We were walking in the rain. It can be a busy day at work. Green grapes are more juicy than red ones. She's cooking dinner for us. They played football in the park. We had fun with the movie marathon. He may forget to bring his umbrella. I think it will rain this afternoon. The Great Wall of China is the tallest man-made structure. Can you speak French? We will start the meeting as soon as everyone arrives. I was riding my bike in the park. If you don't stop talking, I will leave the room. They lived in that house for a long time. We have to wake up early tomorrow. We have dinner at 7 o'clock. If you need help, just ask me. They are late for the train. She bought herself a new dress for the party. He has to pay his bills by the end of the month. We can throw a party at my house. How impressive. He won't forget your birthday, will he? He may not come to the party. It's too hot for jogging outside. We will celebrate our anniversary in a fancy restaurant. Tom is going to the movies and so am I. He always laughs at funny jokes. She has to call her friend and cancel her plans. The house they bought is near the beach. Would he play guitar in a band? He disciplined himself to get up early. You have to study regularly to improve your grades. I want to meet new people. He will be very happy when he receives the gift. What a beautiful day. They want to explore the city. I've already packed my suitcase. He studied English for 2 years. I wish I could time travel. How gentle. We can go for a walk in the city.